It's a long-awaited afternoon's football, and I'm very much looking forward to it. The players are on their way out, so before we start, a few words from Trevor.
Hello, and thanks, Peter. And what a build-up we've had for today's game.
The group stage opening game has finally arrived after a lengthy build-up in the media. There's no doubt that this match will set the tempo for the rest of the group stage, quite possibly the whole competition. So both teams will have their eyes on a win. Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Can he create something here? No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though.
The defence let him get the shot in. They have to be more alert.
Now here's a chance. Astonishing goal. What an incredible start. It's still early in the game. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. A lot of fans were waiting for that goal, and they have been rewarded. They are in front. Can they add another and put the result beyond doubt? An equaliser could be on the cards here. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Dealt with that threat well.
No let up for the defence here.
It's clear.
That was a poor pass.
Ball given away there. He chooses to go down the right. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. Senderos. Down the left flank. Oh, great defending there. 15 minutes into the first half. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. No, not this one. The push forward gains momentum. He's looking for support. Dealt with the threat expertly. Vogel. Barnetta. They're just not clicking with each other.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Finds him well. They're defending well, very well indeed. Finds his teammate. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Nice work to keep possession too. Slices open the defence. Stop the attack dead then. Cabanas. It's a save.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's up for the aerial challenge. Clearance picked up, we have a shot. From way out. Cabanas. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Can he find the target? Now have possession here. Looking around for support.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Chance in the box. Fry.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just the one goal divides them.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
Strella. What will he do now? In the safe hands of the keeper. Only 1 minute to be added on. Down the right. Dealt with the threat well. Just needs a yard.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Who's waiting in the middle? Vogel! The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
1-0 the scoreline then. How long will it stay like that in the second half, I wonder? We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. And he's got on the end of it. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. He dribbles out to the right. Wins possession to stop the attack. Dashes along the left side flank. Showed his defensive quality there. Straight through the defence. And he must score! Goal! They extend their lead. 10 minutes played in the second half. Fabulous strike down the middle. So the two-goal cushion may see them try to frustrate their opponents who've yet to score. What did you make of the goal, Trevor?
Full marks from the...
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. To the man in space.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
There's not a lot of support. Had the ball now. He dribbles out to the left. It's created a counter raid for them.
All set up by the through ball.
Won a free kick here. Could be dangerous. He could be booked here. Well, no. I think the referee is going to keep the cards in his pocket this time. He may not be so lucky on the next occasion. Could be curling over. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
You know, I think he just summed up his chances and thought, well, let's have a go.
What will he do now? Keeper saves. Get the ball back.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. He cut out the pass. He punched the ball for safety. Here's another corner. Who's waiting in the middle? Oh, millimetres away. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Chooses to go down the left flank. So this has come about from the through ball to the left. He goes on himself. On the ball here. Dealt with that threat well. No, it's been intercepted. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Down the right flank. Stop the attack dead then. We're into the last 5 minutes. He's brought down, but play continues. Slides it through. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Mannion. He's carried the ball forward. Well maintained there. Carries the ball through the middle. And Vogel. Will he test the keeper? He pounced. He scored! That increases their advantage. In injury time. He was on hand for the rebound. That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? But you can't be too complacent.
Nice footwork. Cut it out nicely. The whistle has gone and the match is over. So they pick up 3 points with victory. They have made a blistering start.
You're right, Peter. I can't imagine making a better start than that.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
It's been great fun, Peter.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Good running on the ball! Not a bad effort, but it wasn't on target.
The keeper made the right decision, I think. It's never easy in a one-to-one situation.
Senderos. And Fry. That was predictable. Govu. Possession maintained here. And Henry. Dorisu. Here's Zidane. Zidane. Vieira. Govu. He's on the rampage. Stop the attack dead then. He has quick feet. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. Clearance gathered, they have a go. Here's Zidane. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Got the ball in, but no one could make a connection. Vieira. Can he get a decent cross in?
That was an awful pass.
Can he test the keeper? Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. They're in possession, down the left wing. Hung on to the ball in a good position. Try it. The keeper's got it. Stay on the ball there. Went in and won the ball too. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. Dealt with that threat well. Henry. Whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. And Dorasu. Attack came to nothing. 15 minutes left of the first half. And Dorasu. The ball still with them here. Knocks it through. The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. Cabanas. And Vogel. Gets it in space. Turns defence into attack there. Chance to cross. Within shooting range.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Still have the ball. Cabanas. Here's Fry. What will he conjure up now? And the rebound. It's sailing across the face of goal. Own goal!
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without a doubt. I don't see the manager complaining too much, though.
That goal will surely relax them a bit now, Trevor.
Certainly, Peter. There's nothing like a goal to settle the team.
The difference of one goal here with the half-time break coming up. Cabanas. Finds his man. Here's real danger. Important interception there. Zidane. Shooting chance here. Chimbonda. Brought an end to the attack.
All set up by the through ball.
Crosses.
Well, the keeper there deciding the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
Can they convert this? The whistle goes for half-time and the players head off to the dressing rooms with the managers, no doubt, having plenty to say during the break. They've conceded a goal then right near the end of the first half. What do you make of that, Trevor?
Well, they'll be disappointed, of course, but they're still in the game.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway. Neither manager has made any substitutions. Dealt with the threat well. Well worked to win possession. He's looking for the target. Kept possession well on the attack here. Still have it and in a good position here. Can he test the keeper? It's a save.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Drives it to the middle. Directs his header on goal.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Here's Vieira. Great work to win the ball. Nice through ball. He crosses it in. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. And Vieira. Henry. Trouble for the defence from the left. Collects the ball nicely. Henry! Oh, that must have saved the top of the bar.
The defence needs to be more alert on the left.
Stop the attack well. Here's Dorasu. Won the ball well. And Dorasu in trouble here. Ball stolen and a real chance. Looking for support now. Making good progress down the left wing now. Can he get a shot away? The keeper's got it. Mannion. He's looking for support. They're moving well down the left-hand side. And he's having a pop.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Chimbonda. Vieira. Well maintained there. Sends the ball wide. Can he fill in half a yard here? And he was there. The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
And Vogel. Slid into space on the flank. Slices open the defence. Over the line for a throw-in. They're in possession down the right flank.
It looks like a good ball in.
Givet. And he's going for it. Wins it in a good attacking position here. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Will he find space for a shot? Hits it again. It's in! Goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. 30 minutes played in the second half. A beautiful left foot finish. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? You think they'll just sit back and slow the pace now, Trevor?
I don't know about that, Peter. I think they're still going all out.
An illegal challenge, says the ref. Govu. He cleared. This looks dangerous. Clear ball gathered, still a chance here. Dorasu.
That was an awful pass.
Through ball down the middle. Fry it. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Turan. Here's Givet. Now inside the penalty area. And he's gone for it.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Sylvestre. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. They're breaking free down the flank. Good defence there, breaking up the attacking flow.
Chance to deliver it in.
And he shoots from there. Punched away and out for a corner. It's given a bit of height. Good clearing header. He's gone for goal. Good defending. Egax. And Dorasu. Win possession here. The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more than happy as they emerge as such worthy winners. Well, Trevor, this was a result that really did come out of the blue.
Oh, you're right, Peter. They were huge underdogs today, but they did everything right and deserved the win.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
No, you're welcome, Peter. It's been a good afternoon of football.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye. afternoon and a warm welcome to today's game. With me today, a man who knows his football, it's Trevor Brooking.
Hello, Peter, and good afternoon to everyone watching. Let's get started, I say.
With today being the final match day of the group stages, neither side will be lacking in passion, and I'm sure we're going to see some sparks fly as well as some great football. We're off, and this is a contest sure to please football fans worldwide. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. And he's off along the left touchline. Struck it from distance. The manager won't be too pleased with him for that effort.
Oh, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'll be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
Jung-wan. Looking for some open space. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick call. They're making good progress down the right side. Crosses. Stopped him illegally there. Kim Sang-sik, Kim Jin-kyu, Lee Ho, Kim Nam-il. The ball still with them here. Ball given away there.
The right back's got to stay alert.
A long-range effort. And Park Ji-sung, Lee Ul-young. Lee Chun-soo. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. Headed towards goal. Over. Needs to be more accurate than that.
Well, the ball came in from the right as expected, and not a single defender was there to close down the shot.
Takes the shot.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar. Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
Lee Chun-soo. Kim Nam-il.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Lee Ul-young. Kim Nam-il. There's a chance for a cross here. Kim Sang-sik. And they still have possession here. It's a throw-in. He's on the rampage. Bogle! Picked up by the keeper. In trouble here. Ball stolen and a real chance. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half.
Plenty of options for a cross.
30 minutes into the first half. Win the ball back. And he shoots from there. And the keeper has it. An-Jung-wan. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Can they keep defending like that? Wonderful defending there. No, it's been snuffed out. Lee Ul-young and Park Ji-sung dealt with the threat expertly. Cut it out nicely. Lee Ho. It's created a counter raid for them. Vogel. He continues his run down the left. Will he find space for a shot?
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Lee Chun-soo. Lee Ul-young. He goes on himself. Lee Chun-soo. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Kim Nam-il. They're defending well, very well indeed. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. They started off rather well, Trevor.
Oh, they did, Peter, and let's hope we see more attacking football from them in the next 45 minutes.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. Kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football. They've switched sides for the second half. An-Jung-wan. Stop the attack well. Wonderfully won there. Lee Ho. He's looking for support. He continues his run down the right. Will he hit the target?
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Kim Nam-il. Lee Chun-soo. He dribbles out to the right. The danger is snuffed out. He's carried the ball forward. Turns defence into attack there. Chooses to go down the left. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Real chance here. He put it in! They broke up the deadlock. Struck it with his right foot. The stalemate's over and we have a game on our hands. Okay, it was a bit of a wait, but it was worth it. We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor?
It's just what the game needed to bring it to life.
Kim Young-chul, Lee Ho, Kim Nam-il, and Park Ji-sung. Caught him late, conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. This is a great chance for a shot on goal. Straight at goal. And the opportunity comes to nothing. A goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. They're in possession down the right flank. That's an angled cross. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. Chance to cross. Oh, great defending there.
That was a poor pass.
Lee Ul-young. Ahn Jung-wan. Down the line. Kim Nam-il.
Well, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
Gigax. They're defending well. Park Chu-young. Park Ji-sung. They're in a good position down the left. Free kick awarded in a very promising position here. There are two men in the wall. It's intended for the target in the middle. Kim Jin-kyu. Park Chu-young. Player goes down, but play on is the call. Doesn't manage to get that one through. And Park Ji-sung. Kim Young-chul. They give away possession. Threads it down the middle. It's an open goal. Quite remarkable. And that gave them a comfortable lead. The shot has struck the right-hand corner. So they've doubled their advantage and look to be taking control of this game. It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend against a team that can play that kind of foot.
It's 2-0 now, a two-goal cushion for them here. Strella and Fry. That lacks accuracy. Ahn Jung-wan. They picked him out neatly. They're making good progress down the right side. Chance here. Here's another good opportunity. Lee Ul-young. Attack came to nothing. Kim Jin-kyu. Kim Nam-il. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Gets his head to it. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
The clock counting down. Threads it through the defence. Within shooting range. Well held by the keeper. Kim Nam-il. Don't give it away there. Lee Ul-young. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. 1 minute has been shown on the board. Got the man there surely. Yep, free kick is given.
Now that's a pinpoint pass.
Ahn Jung-wan. Park Chu-young.
Now it's their turn to threaten the goal.
How about this? The referee brings an end to the game. They're into the final tournament. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
It's been a pleasure.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Goodbye. afternoon and welcome. The game about to get underway. Watching it with me is Trevor Brooking.
Yes, afternoon, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be here, up in the box with you, of course.
This is the first round of the tournament and both sides arrive with plenty of passion. A loss here means a failure to qualify for the next round. There's no doubt the players from both sides will be going all out for a win here. The game kicks off, a great match expected here. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. And he wants it back. Held on to the ball there. Nazarenko. Here's Russo. Here's Mashni. Splits the defence beautifully. Wins the ball, great defending. Can he keep it going? Cabanas. Bryant. Superbly done. There's the opener. In the opening minutes of the game. That is top class. Well, they got the opener, Trevor.
Yes, they're buzzing right from the off. It's too early to decide the game, and there's plenty of time for the opposition to turn it round. They have to be careful. They might have taken the lead, but this is always a dangerous time. They have to keep their wits about them.
Went in and won the ball, too. The ball still with them here. Can he get a clean strike here? Bryant! I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Down the middle. Back to the keeper. And Shevchenko. Nazarenko. Neat ball through. Shevchenko! That's a very poor effort, well wide of the target. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
He's trying to carve open the defence. Won a free kick here. Could be dangerous. The referee just wants a word with him, I think. Mannion. Stops it nicely. And he's having a go. Corner, some good play by the defence there. Lofted it in. Headed towards goal. A little too high. Shevchenko. Cut it out nicely. What a through ball. Shooting chance here. Bryant. There's no respite for the defence, and they win another corner. It's to the near post. He'll be disappointed there, not enough accuracy on the shot. Tries to lift it over the keeper. He's still on the run. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Could so easily have gone into the book then. The ref has taken a lenient view there. There's plenty to do. What options do they have here? It's over, but that was close.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame, but not a bad effort.
Shevchenko. Well read and intercepted there. Win the ball back.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Safely into the keeper's gloves. Chapped it nicely. He goes on himself. Almost 30 minutes gone. He's off on the long run. Goes to ground, but the referee says play on. Will he shoot? Gloriously done. They've lost their lead. 30 minutes played. He's not held back on that.
This is going to be a tight contest now. Neither team will want to take any risks, but they know they have to press for another goal.
That was all. The scores are level again.
It's got to be interesting to see which team can raise their game to take the win from here, Peter.
Here's Vogel. Gigax. A decent ball in might give them the chance to regain the lead. Will he get a shot away? A long-range effort. Perhaps he mishit it, but he has to do better than that.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
And Shevchenko. Gusiev. They're just not clicking with each other. Down the right flank. Tries to slice open the defence.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
Brings it under control. That is right on the edge of the box. No, just outside. He should have a go from here. 4 in the middle. And the shot comes in. Gusiev. Straight through the defence. Wonderful defending there. Receives it in space. Remarkable goal! The odds are back in their favour. In first half injury time. That's his third of the competition. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
It's just shown how talented he is. It was a great run and a sublime finish.
They have the slimmest of leads at 2-1. The first 45 minutes is over and the teams head off towards the dressing rooms here. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
They'll be happy with the lead because, quite frankly, I think their play is quite limited at the moment.
We're set up nicely for the second half then. 2-1 the score. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement to the fans here? No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. Will he find the target now?
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
Lays it on the ground. Hits it! Over. Needs to be more accurate than that. That is sloppy play. Can he hit the target? Wins the ball, great defending. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Hit it towards goal! Got the shot in, but it's gone over. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Nazarenko. Now have possession here. He could swing it in here. And the keeper has it. Here's Yuzerski. Gusiev. 15 minutes into the second half. Here's Yuzerski. And he smacks one.
I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
It's into the face of goal. A strike. Another shot. Maybe a miss hit. It was off target though. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Hold on to possession here. Cabanas. They're still on the attack here. Vogel! I think the keeper could see that was going off to the right.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
No way through. Strela. Cabanas. It's a long shot. Oh, that must have saved the top of the bar.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Intercepted well. Here's Rotan. And Shevchenko. There's space on the wing. And he's having a pop. Yuzerski. We've reached the last 15 minutes.
Breaking out of defence well here.
Looking for support now. Arrives in the box. Here comes the shot. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
try. Could get a shot away. Bogle! Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. Shevchenko. No, it's been intercepted. Rotan. Nice work to keep possession too. He's free through the middle. Just caught offside there. Got behind the last defender, but the flag was up. Knocks it through to the front line. He's attacking the left-hand side of the area. And he goes for it. Fisted away.
And that shot comes off the keeper's gloves and out of play. It's a corner.
To the target in the middle. Shevchenko. Ball one here. Nice footwork. Larnetta. They're in a good position down the left. Still with the ball in good attacking position too. A long-range effort. Well held by the keeper. There's the whistle. They've negotiated the first round. What did you make of their performance today?
Well, I think their overall play was very good.
Well, that's all we have time for this afternoon, so thanks to Trevor Brooking for joining me.
That's been great fun, Peter.
And it's just time for me to say goodbye from us both. This quarter-final tie gets underway. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Pirlo.
That was an awful pass.
Pressure on the defence now. He's looking for support. In the right place at the right time. And Vogel. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
De Rossi. Ball given away. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. 4 players to choose from. Vogel. Really good punch by the keeper. Quite remarkable. They're in front. It's still early in the game. He was alive for the chance of a rebound and took full advantage in a ruthless fashion. Well, it's been a high turnout, but most of the crowd not happy about that goal. They're ahead by a goal to nil. And Pirlo. Here's Camoranesi. Win possession here.
Chance to deliver it in.
Can he find the space? And he's having a go. Pirlo. Filippo Inzaghi. Don't give it away there. Perrotta. He's off down the left wing. They're moving well down the left-hand side. Knocks it through. The defender was quick to see this one. No one there. And Vogel. So running off the ball for the cross. Pass went astray. Win the ball back. Can he find half a yard here? Fry. And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. It's into the middle. Goes for a header on goal.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
De Rossi. Here's Perrotta. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Pirlo. Finds his teammate. Took him out. Free kick awarded. And that is a yellow card. And I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for that tackle. Now he'll have to be on his toes for the rest of the game.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge. This looks like a promising cross.
It's over. Too high. "30 minutes into the first half. There's not a lot of support. No, it's been intercepted. And Camoranesi. Here's Pirlo. Gilardino. Tremendous through ball. Oh, great defending there. No way through. Too obvious. Breaking through. Showed his defensive quality there. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Bogle! He scored! They're now 2 goals up. Absolutely magnificent. It could be the turning point in this match. They got the goal they wanted and can take the credit for it. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Right, and I think that would give the team a little...
They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Here's Zambrotta. And De Rossi. Pirlo. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Mannion. Only 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Bogle! It had some power, but not the accuracy.
I think maybe they caught the defence on the hop there. There really was some sloppy man marking.
Nesta. And Grosso. Perotta. De Rossi. Here's Pirlo. Perotta. Grosso. Ball one, good defending there. Extremely important interception there. Cabanas. De Rossi. On the ball here. Is there room for a shot? Stop the attack well. It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
Well, I know all that matters is the scoreline, but I think they need to make better use of space, or else their fortunes may change in the second half.
So as the fans take a breather, 2-0 is how the score sheet reads. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. The sides have been changed for the second half. This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. Kept possession well on the attack here. Oh, it was so close to the right-hand post there.
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Nesta. And Fabio Cannavaro. Too obvious. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Barnetta. He's looking for support. Cabanas. Good pass. It's over the bar. But that was close.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish. Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Get a throw in a good area. Looking for support now. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Turns defence into attack there. And Totti. A nice ball through. Medino! Safely into the keeper's gloves. Mannion. Ball given away. No one there. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Top quality close control. Threads it through perfectly. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. And it's today's first corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. Totti. We know he can deliver it well. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. What will he do from here? Pirlo.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Mannion. He's on the rampage. Vogel! Into the gloves of the keeper. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. And Fry. Pirlo. Good individual effort, but he needs to pass it now. They give away possession. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. Sneaks into the box. They can swing it in from the left wing. Stop the attack well. Needs to test the keeper here. Well, it came off the defender there. It's sailing across the face of goal. That was a great chance gone begging. Fry. Superb combination here. Really stopped in his tracks there. They escaped the danger at the cost of a throw-in.
A good delivery needed here.
Directs his header on goal! In the safe hands of the keeper. They intercept the pass. Dealt with the threat expertly. Totti. Camoranesi. He's looking for support.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Finds him well.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. They're in the semi-final. That's a highly satisfying result for the players, Trevor. It's not as if they were even favourites.
Well, it was a super performance. They're absolutely delighted.
Yep, the manager deserves a lot of credit. And that's the end of this afternoon's broadcast. So all that remains for me to do is to thank Trevor Brooking for joining us.
Thanks, Peter. It was a great game.
And from us both, good afternoon. The whistle goes to get this semi-final underway. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Senderos. Slides a great ball through. And the defence really dug the keeper out of that one. Throw in. Needs to find the target with the ball in.
Well, I think the cross was a little wayward there. It should have got past the defender. So it's a corner.
Can they keep defending like that? Slides a pass into the open space. Chance for a counter then.
A great passage of play. Pressure always on the defence.
What can he do here? Receives it in space. It's a save. The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Another throw in here. And Vogel. They're just not clicking with each other. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. There's not a lot of support. Barnetta. Fry. What will he do here? Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. That's a good ball in. Nice work to keep possession too. 15 minutes gone. And Lampard. Here's Gerrard. Attack came to nothing. Careless pass there. It's through. The defence have been left flat-footed. And Ashley Cole. Genus. Ball given away. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Lampard. Ferdinand. And Lampard. Here's Joe Cole. Dashes along the right flank. On the ball here. Joe Cole. Finds a teammate. He punched the ball for safety.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
It's into the face of goal. Don't give it away there. Knocks it past the defence. He's carried the ball forward.
The defenders are constantly on the back foot.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. The ball's over the line. It's a corner. Touches it short to a teammate. Really stopped in his tracks there. We've reached the half-hour mark. Just dived in there. Gave away a free kick. He's off. At first viewing, it didn't seem that bad a tackle, really. Bookable offence maybe, but the referee has produced a red card here.
That's a nasty challenge from behind. We don't want to see that coming off from here.
Sends it back to him. Here's Ferdinand. And Gary Neville. Here's Joe Cole. Still on the ball here. And Fry. Now have possession here. Genus. Lampard. It's clear. Gerrard. Dealt with the threat expertly. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. There's not a lot of support. Just needs half a yard here. And he smacks one. Couldn't get it on target there. Who's going to get on the end of that? Played through. Ball given away there. Here's Joe Cole. And Joe Cole. It's created a counter raid for them. Nice ball out to the wing. Cleared out of danger. The defence looking strong here. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. Cabanas. Here's Gerrard. Crouch. Joe Cole. He continues his run down the right. Stopped him well there. It's the end of the first half here. The players go off for a break. And I wonder what words of advice their managers will have for them. Well, what do you think, Trevor? A good game so far, but no goals.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because both teams are more than capable of getting them. In fact, though, it might just have to be a defensive error that gives us the break.
No goals then, it's 0-0, and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. The second 45 minutes of football kicks off, but how will this one pan out? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. And it's a great attacking run down the left. He's in the box. Danger here. The keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
And Gary Neville.
Chance to deliver it in.
Booted to safety. Here's Joe Cole. Doesn't manage to get that one through.
The right back's got to stay alert. Solid defending there, and a good clearance.
Gerrard. Neat ball through the middle. Wonderfully won there. Chance to cross. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. It won't be easy from here. Gets his head to it.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Here's Fry. He's on the rampage. Well maintained there. And they have a throw-in deep in the opposition half. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here.
The keeper has been kept busy today. They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
The push forward gains momentum. Here's Lampard. Well won there. Trouble for the defence from the left. Fry. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post. Genus. They picked him out neatly. Showed his defensive quality there. Genus. Mannion. Slides it through. Ball given away there. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And Gary Neville. Lampard.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
Whistle's gone and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. Cabanas. They're defending well, very well indeed. Owen. Down the middle. Passes back to the keeper. Strella. Had the ball now. Downing. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. So running off the ball for the cross. Can he hit the target? They've got another chance here. Can he make a chance? Here's Joe Cole. The defender was there. Well held by the keeper. Barnetta. Cabanas chooses to go down the left flank. Barnetta. And Vogel. Here's Lampard. Rooney.
Oh, a marvellous through pass. It's not a bad looking ball.
The referee blows his whistle to end the second half and the scores are level. So we now enter extra time in search of a winner. Well, Trevor, no goals so far.
Well, neither side seems to want to win this one. Surely someone wants to break the deadlock.
The first period of extra time is underway. How do you expect extra time to pan out now, Trevor?
Well, it looks like being the survival of the fittest. There's a lot of tired legs out there.
He knocks it in. The defence has done well so far. Gets it. Lampard. The keeper comes and collects it. Mannion. All one here. Tight decision there, but I think the right one. Lino got that one absolutely spot on. And Lampard. Crouch.
Well, this could be interesting.
Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Here's Rooney. He showed no signs of giving up. Crouch. Flag was up, just called offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee. Ferdinand. Here's Joe Cole. Down the right flank. Ferdinand. And he's got on the end of it. Hits one.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
Drives it to the middle. Clearly a foul. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who will have that in the second period? Still goalless at the end of the first period of extra. It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Defences have been on top so far in extra time. Senderos. Mannion. Senderos. Varnetta. Chopped him down there. Free kick given. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge.
The move on the left, set up from the through ball. Nobody makes any contact. It went over the goal line. Goal kick here. Lampard. Downing.
The ball has eluded the defence.
What a save! Sturdy defence here. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Varnetta. Here's Rooney. Wins the ball, great defending. And Lampard. Well, not a good tackle at all. Free kick given. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. He's hit the ball in. Senderos. Cabanas. Varnetta. Mannion. No, it's been intercepted. It looks like he'll go for a cross. Here's a strike. Just dived in there. Gives away a free kick. It's a yellow card. It was a bad tackle, and the referee has taken exception to it and says that is bad enough for a booking. With neither side able to get the telling goal in extra time, the game will now go into a penalty shootout. Where will Lady Luck shine now? Well, Trevor, two halves of 45 minutes plus extra time, and still we couldn't get a goal. Both keepers will be mentally steeling themselves here, but with penalty shootouts, the real pressure is on the penalty takers. It's the first penalty. Struck with authority. He rarely misses from here. He made it. It's 1-1.
Confidently slotted home. A great penalty.
It hit the crossbar. It It's sailed off to the left.
He struck it well enough, but it was wide of the target.
Denied by the crossbar. It's off to the left.
There was plenty of power behind it, but it went just wide.
Into the left side. The captain is to take charge of this one. Makes it. The keeper was in two minds there. He's got it, it's in. It's 3-3 and both teams are looking up for this, Trevor.
It's getting quite exciting now.
The keeper's feet were glued to the spot. If he misses, it's all over. It's in, and the supporters are on their feet. He's usually deadly from 12 yards out. Yes, he made it. He's under huge pressure here. Miss, and it's all over. He saves it. That's the match. That's decided the game. They're out, and all they have left is the battle for third place. So, Trevor, when all's said and done, they've lost it on penalties.
Yes, they did well, but when it comes down to spot kicks, it really is a lottery.
Well, that's all we have time for this afternoon, so thanks to Trevor Brooking for joining me.
Thank you, Peter.
And it's goodbye from both of us. The roar goes up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. And he dicks it through. Stop the attack well. And Anders Svensson. Worked really hard to get the ball back there. They can swing it in from the right wing. Can he put in a decent cross?
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal.
Vogel. Still have the ball. Here's Edmund. And Larsen. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given. Here's Anders Svensson. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw-in in a dangerous area. He wants a chance for a good delivery. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Strela. That was an obvious foul. Berami. Here's Vogel. Really stopped in his tracks there. 15 minutes gone in the first half. Lienberg. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Here's Anders Svensson. Stopped the attack well. It's a save. And again. Oh, and it's in. He's put through his own net.
That own goal could really take the wind out of their sails.
They have benefited from the own goal, Trevor, but I don't suppose they'll be complaining about that.
I wouldn't have thought so, Peter. They'll take it wherever it came from.
They've just gone a goal down, Trevor. They're not going to be too happy about that, are they?
No, and I'm sure they'll be determined to get back level as soon as possible.
They win possession. He's well beaten to the ball there. Dealt with the threat expertly. Ball stolen away. Chance here. What can he conjure up here? And the defence cuts out that through ball. And Anders Svensson.
Well, this could be interesting.
And the keeper has it. Cabanas. Barnetta.
Plenty of options for a cross.
Chance in the box. Vogel.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
"15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Holds on to the ball. Wilhelmsen. Great opportunity to swing it over from the left there. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort. Well worked to win possession. Ibrahimovic. Bad tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It's a good try. Nice try, but it was just lacking a little bit of accuracy. Down the line. Here's Vogel. And Vogel.
That's well cut out.
Strela. To the man in space. Gets it in space. Gives it a go. The ball goes out of play in a good position. They're in possession down the right flank. Into the box. What a save!
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
It's into the middle. Can they keep defending like that? Attack came to nothing. Just straight offside then. Free kick given to the opposition. And passes the ball back.
A good cross should set something up.
Can he get a shot away? And He has a go from there. Not a bad shot, but it's over. Ibrahimovic and Anders Svensson. Wilhelmsen. He wants the chance for a good delivery. Stopped him well there. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing rooms for their half-time team talks. What's your analysis of the game, Trevor?
I think the own goal sums up the half for them. It's going to be an uphill struggle for them in the second 45 minutes. And concentration will be vital.
1-0 the score. I think we may see that change in the second half. Second half then gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of entertaining football here. They've switched sides for the second half. He's free through the middle. The push forward gains momentum. Will he find the target now? Trying. But he's got his shot in, but no real threat. Here's Edmund. Looking for support now. Berami.
Oh, it's a good pass after that interception.
Here's Larsen. Ibrahimovic. And Larsen. Lienberg. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Great chance for the counter. Wins possession to stop the attack. That was careless. What can he do from here? Dealt with the threat expertly. Larsen. Here's Ljungberg. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Clear. Breaking through. And Anders Svensson. It's through. Another bite of the cherry. Perhaps he couldn't control it, but it's wide of the left post. He's looking for support. Berami. Anders Svensson. Here's Wilhelmsen. Down the right-hand channel. Clear by the defender. Nielsen. Anders Svensson. He can't find any target in the box. Here's Vogel. Will he find the target? Fry. It's there. They've claimed an equaliser. You don't see that too often.
There really is no room for error now. One slip-up could cost either team a goal and perhaps even the game. It's incredible he's prepared to have a go from there.
That equaliser surely will have an impact, Trevor.
Definitely, it's going to give him a real boost, and we could see things change from here on in.
Keep possession. We're into the final quarter of an hour. And they've really stepped up the pace down the left here.
Spicer.
And Vogel.
Spicer.
Restart with a throw-in. Here's Fry. Can he get a clean strike here? Well cut out.
What a ball!
Needs to test the keeper here. The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post. Senderos. They're just not clicking with each other. He's carried the ball forward. He may whip the cross in. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. It's been hacked away. Intercepted the through pass, and it's cleared to safety. Just can't seem to get out of their own half. Another throw in from a dangerous area. Solid clearance snuffs out the danger. He tries his luck. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post. Senderos. Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass. And the rebound.
Keeper didn't take his eyes off the ball there.
Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. The game ends all square, no winner. So now we go into extra time, and it really is anybody's guess, you know, as to who can come up with a winner here. It's that tight. Well, Trevor, they left it late to find an equaliser.
Oh yes, they'll be delighted to have pulled the goal back.
And the first period of extra time gets underway. Do you think they deserve that equaliser, Trevor?
Absolutely. A defeat would have been very cruel on them.
Slides a neat ball through. Tied it up by the keeper. Neat ball through. Cut out by the defender. Finds a teammate. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. He wants the chance for a good delivery. It's a lob. The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for the corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Cabanas. Knocked it through. Janssen. within shooting range. They want another as they keep the pressure on.
We're in the closing minute of the game, but this corner could change everything.
They're defending well. Gets it. Very important interception there. Can he create something here? No, not this one. Ibrahimovic. Janssen. In the right place at the right time. Here's the whistle to signal the end of the first half of extra time, and the scores are still level. Great drama here, but will there be a breakthrough in the second half? So we've had the first 15 minutes of extra time. Still we're no closer to knowing who's going to go on to win this extraordinary game.
Well, it's been such a good game, Peter. In many ways, you don't want it to end.
Really is a shame that one of these two teams must go home as the losers. So here we go for this final period of extra time. And Alexanderson. The man picks it up in space and attacks from the right. The referee has given a corner kick. It's into the face of goal. Good defending. Stayed on the ball, promising position here. He's on the rampage. Has caught him. Tempers flaring up here, several players coming in and having a right old go at one another. It's created a counter raid for them. Tremendous through ball. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. It's a red. I think everyone, not least the offender himself, is very surprised here, but the referee did seem to make up his mind pretty quickly on that one.
Will he have a...
Go. Straight at goal. And the defence cuts out that through ball. Strella. Here's Vogel. How about this? Bryant. Superbly done. They have the lead. Inside the final few minutes of extra time. That's his second. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
That was a gem, Peter.
They put themselves in front, Trevor. Can they hold on now for the win?
Well, as long as they keep the concentration, I don't see why not.
Carries the ball through the middle. Dealt with that threat well. To the man in space. Whistle goes and the assistant referee has his flag up. Timed his run just a little too early then. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward. Bryant. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. It looks like he'll go for a cross. They can swing it in from the left wing. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. There's the whistle. That's it. They've earned third place. They have done very well to come to bring a goal down to win the match.
Oh, exactly, Peter. They've worked hard. Never gave up, and as a result, they've got the reward. Very fine display.
They certainly earned that win. And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And we'll be seeing you at the next match. Goodbye.